Hi, today I'm going to show you how we can pass some arguments to a script, to a Python script, and take that argument as an input value and do our operations. So in this example, see, we have a simple Python script which will search for a particular string in a file and which will return you the matching file number file lines. Uh, but here if you see, if I want to change the search string, now I have to come into within the open the script and then change the value and then run it again. Instead, if you are able to pass some argument, it would have been much easier. Say for example, I pass the value here, some something, but this doesn't take that as a value now. So let's see how we can do that. There is one module named argparse, using which we can read all the input parameters and change our code accordingly. We could also use a sys module which has argv, using which we can input the parameters, but I find it more easy using argparse because it's easily configurable. And the disadvantage I feel about the sys module is, if I need to add a new parameter, it makes it little hard, and also the orders of the configuration parameter has to be kept in mind. We have to pass the same values, but using rparse you can alter the order sequence and still it will work. So let's see how it works. So this is my code. uh, so I'll just copy the code so that it is faster. So we have to import this module. Okay, if you have not installed this module, you'll have to just run this command, install argparse, and it should install for you. I've already installed it, so okay, it's it updated, I guess. So then I'll add another snippet. How we can. So this is, you're creating a parser object here, and how many arguments you want here is one. So I'm adding one argument whose name is search string, and I can use -s to take the value in the command line. And if you're not specifying anything, the default, this is the default value, and this is the help string which will be displayed when you run the string. And now if you have multiple arguments, you can add all the arguments one by one here. If not, that's it. Now one argument. Now you're parsing the argument and putting it into a variable. So how we can use this is, we can just replace this hard-coded value by this value search string, and this should make the trick for us. So now let's see if we can run. So it says now how we can run is, first -h will give you all the help. So help says this is the parameter which we need to give. This is search string to be searched. So it has, you can give it starting with -s. So I'll give -s some value. I would say 2. There is no hello there. Let's see if I can find ITR. Yes, here we go. So you don't have to update your code every time. You just type it and it will give you the different search. Now it matched only the income. So this is how you can search. You can also keep adding more parameters, and you don't have to worry about the order. Say if you are passing the file as the next one. So now here the file is also hard coded, but say if you want to pass in a new file, customized file, you can just add argument saying file as -f or something, and you can input it here. It is some C drive, some file name, and it would work. And you could also change the order of this file. It can come after the search string also, so it doesn't matter. So that is the main advantage of this one. And uh, okay, apart from this, there are a lot of other options also, which is part of this arc parse. You you can make some arguments mandatory, and some of them can be optional. But here it is optional because we have not made it mandatory. So even without passing anything here, also it will work because by default it will search for verifying string. You can make this as mandatory. You can currently we are taking only one string. You can also take multiple strings uh, for the same argument. So all these things can be configured, and you can check for the arc parse documentation for more details. I'll add the link in the description. Yeah, yeah, that's it, I think, for today. Yeah, thank you. Bye.